No.
And it's little baby PK, The Adventures of Baby Chatterbox and PK. Baby PK still is just like grunting. It's just like, I'm a baby.
Not any smaller, still like 6'5".
Yeah, just in a diaper. Holding actual baby Chatterbox. Guys, I have to draw this now.
I don't know. I
Please
imagine
do.
that he is still very like uncoordinated. Like he has like baby motor control.
Oh, baby legs.
Right.
Yeah, like,
Oh,
and like can move his fingers about as well as the baby can.
Oh no, Detective Baby Legs.
We gotta pair you up with regular legs. I feel like this isn't fair. You know, good detective. Woo! This is the sound I make when I run. Woo! Oh, God, we love baby legs.
Very funny.
Oh.
So where the fuck did we leave off last week? I don't even remember.
All my shit got burned down.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's where we left off.
Arson.
Yeah.
Her apartment went poof.
Me casa is no longer.
Quite possibly.
Casa.
Quite possibly mind-controlled arson.
Quite probably. To be
Hey.
honest, I mean, I got enemies, but not burn your house down enemies.
That's a very
I mean, at
specific
least
kind of enemy.
that's what you
You got
thought.
people that might spit or piss in your soy cap. You don't have people
like,
that
leave
would
a
burn
dead
your house
rat in your
down.
mailbox or whatever, but not, burn shit down. Ugh. Yeah, Chatterbox is like pouring one out for Phoenix, the almost not quite a racist skinhead.
He was making such great progress.
He was doing so well. Well, he was doing pretty well. I don't want to, he's dead, so I don't want to besmirch him, but I also don't want to give him like extra credits just for being dead.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't an all dogs go to heaven kind of situation.
Yeah, no, he was still very much a neo-Nazi, but he was getting better.
Was he though?
He was actually
So dark.
a bit.
Mm.
He was getting a little. He was getting a little.
He now
was
considered women people. So like.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was getting much better. He was getting much better at not using the slurs towards any orcs or dwarves. At least in certain settings, which was better than he was doing before.
This is true. He got his not calling a dwarf a stunty chit.
Yeah. I was very proud of him. He met a dwarf and treated him like a almost regular person. He still made like very pointed contact with his eyes downward at him, but it's better than it was.
Oh, I mean, it used to be he used to ignore dwarves completely. And then saying short people got no reason to live.
That's a beautiful song.
Like, just pretends they don't exist and just hums, short people got no reason to live. And they'd
God.
be like...
He used to be terrible. And then he became slightly less terrible. And isn't that really what it's all about? That's the journey,
I think the journey is the lack of a racism that we accumulated along the way.
Yeah. Exactly.
But yes.
So yeah, we pour one out for Phoenix. The I want to say like sing like Phoenix, the racist. Well, not anymore. Skinhead. I don't know if anyone's a Flight of the Conchords fan out there, but
I mean, yes.
yes. But yeah. Oh. So I think Farsight was the one who got maybe the most information out of all of this.
Maybe.
I got here and I rolled like a 1 because I was like, my house is just on fire and I'm just
stressed. Yeah, no,
so.
Farsight rolled investigation that basically gave him an Aragorn-like vision of how the fire came to be started.
Right, yes.
Yeah, with Batman vision where you can just see where everything had been and the footsteps and the movement and everything.
Yep.
Detective
whatever
mode.
whatever the past tense of a premonition is. A postmonition.
Hindsight's 2020. Captain Hindsight. I could have done better.
Yep.
Aww.
Oh, Captain Hindsight, you could fly, man. That's a real power.
Okay, so having made some sort of morning contrition towards your burned down house, what now?
I mean, I don't know. This threw me off my game a little bit, to be honest.
I don't suppose you have an insurance policy we'll have to worry about.
No. No.
I
You usually
like,
got to pay rent for those.
Yeah. That costs money. That costs new yen. Mama doesn't have those.
Like this house, the fire wasn't put out by like some sort of municipal fire putting out service. It was put out
this was,
by
the neighbors.
Yeah, it was put up by locals, there is a local Puyallup fire station, basically.
Yeah,
which has
It's volunteer.
Yeah, it's a volunteer fire station. Basically, it's a will fight fires for food situation.
Right. Yeah.
Oh.
They provide, we provide. That's usually how Puyallup is. Trade for tit for tat, you know?
Right, and I mean, like, there's usually it's generally a ragtag, bedraggled band of so and so's, last chancers, and old fucks.
Yeah.
Who they do have a fire engine. It is almost 100 years old, but it runs.
It puts out fires.
It's true.
Sort of.
It's got a water pump on it.
Well, that's what matters.
Yeah, I mean, the entire city block didn't burn down. That's something.
Yeah.
I
don't.
There
Go
was
ahead.
the fire of 69. Very nice. That was only averted
Nice.
because 8 trolls picked up the fire engine and walked it to where it needed to go.
Yes. Heroes.
Yeah, the engine block fell out, so they were like, okay, we're gonna have to do this one the manual way.
Puyallup's bravest. That got him. That got PK.
That's a great image, honestly.
So I don't know what I want to do next, but Chatterbox is definitely like pulling everyone in and being like, all right, listen. I know that obviously an attack on somebody's home is personal no matter what, right? Like there's no way you can burn down someone's house and it's not a very personal thing. But and nobody else has to talk about what the fridge said to them. But you know how we all had that rough night the other night and the fridge was probably all in our heads fucking with us, and it seems to know what we love and what's really important to us and uses that against us. I don't know if that happened to anybody else, but I'm gonna guess that it did.
Yeah, that definitely happened.
Yeah, my apartment is not. I'm barely ever there. You know, I'm out doing shit. It's like a hub for other people in the town, in the neighborhood to go when they just need to get away or get clean or do whatever they need to do safely. Like, it's just sort of there. Everyone knows that there are couches if they need somewhere safe to stay. It is very much a part of my community. Attacking my community is attacking me in a far more personal way than attacking like burning my stuff is. So I don't know what the fridge knows about you guys. I don't know what's important to you and what it's dangling over your heads, but you guys might want to check in on your assets or your people of significance, because attacking my house. Yeah. I'm in the zone. Attacking my house is attacking more than my home. It is attacking everyone's home in the neighborhood. So I have no reason to believe that this is not a very personal attack, because let me tell you, the fridge let me know exactly what my weakness was, and the next day it attacked it. So
okay.
Not to be that guy right now, but
I don't mean to be that guy, but in order to avoid future disasters,
Not to be that guy, but whatever thing is most important to you that the fridge knows is most important to you, maybe check in on those things.
Farsight, how
hell.
much did I tell you about the attack on the Tower of Babel?
Not much.
Make
Not
a
much.
raw intuition roll.
Okay. Just gotta find them dice.
Also, thank you for sending that in the middle of my speech, Reynold. It really empowered me. I was like, I'm feeling it, and then you confirmed what I was feeling.
I got
Oh
one
yes, oh yes. Like there was the
Very,
you
very
are
good.
so on the money. Oh yes.
Yeah. Chatterbox is like, attacking my house is not attacking my house, okay? It's attacking my home. There's a difference.
But Farsight, how many hits did you get on raw intuition?
Get it.
I got
Just one?
just one.
Oh jeez. You're thinking about what you care about most, and you're like, well, obviously that's the tower, but it doesn't. Like you're not getting any pings, and I mean there are the wannabes who are hanging outside. If there was something going on, you could hear them screaming like, "Oh no!" And you also know that Nicodemus is a user, despite their inability to communicate. They would definitely send you a message if the tower was under attack.
Okay. The tower is important to me, but more so the people. I check on Deckard.
You're cutting out a lot.
How is Deckard?
Oh, Deckard?
Yeah.
You ping Deckard. He just shoots you a text. It's like, "What's up, kid?"
Hey, how you doing? You doing okay?
Yeah, it's all good. Did your little legwork there? I'm eating some noodles. Why? What's up?
Hey, I just figured I'd let you know. Got mixed up in a little thing, and it is weird. It's about that case we talked about.
Oh.
Apparently, they're going for side. So I figured I'd let you know. Take care and watch your back. I don't think you were ever on any list they would find, but I figured because they're doing some weird stuff.
Well, I mean, if they want to fuck with a cop, that's on them. But yeah, sure, I'll watch my back.
All right. Take care, man. Peace.
Good luck out there, kid.
All right. The only other contact I've got is one of your. I'll send her. She's my fixer.
Ooh.
All right. Take care. Weird things going on. Watch your back.
What's her loyalty and connection?
Let's see here. That's on the character data. That's not the character sheet, but it is connected. Let's see. She's the. So free loyalty, free connection.
Oh. What's her name again? Guinevere?
Yep, whatever.
Guinevere.
Sexy name.
It works.
Oh my god, a hero.
You have it on good account that Guinevere is actually a dude.
What?
Still a hero.
But she puts forward a powerful e-girl persona.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's a very... Like, offline, he identifies as a dude. Online, she's a lady. She's Lady Guinevere of the Round Table.
It's her Matrix Sona.
Right.
Yeah.
And she takes it very seriously. You've never seen her break character.
It's like Ren Fair, but online.
And like, you've probably met him in real life, and like, he almost refers to Guinevere as like a separate entity.
Yeah, it's his stage
Okay.
character. It's a stage name.
Right.
All right.
You know what? A drag queen is like the closest.
We going
E-drag.
Final Fantasy 7?
Right. Like when she's in character, oh, she's Guinevere, and she's got exactly what you need.
Yes. Slay Queen.
But he's actually really like a kind of a dumpy dude.
Okay.
He's kind of actually just like a kind of a dumpy orc.
Mood.
All
Me
the
without
points.
makeup. Me with makeup. Me without makeup.
So this is kind of like the guy who plays women, but
Oh, I hear
takes
furious
it real-
clacking all of a sudden.
oh,
I'm psyched.
Sorry, that was me.
No, it's fine. I was hoping you were like gonna pull up a pic or something.
I had to urgently tell someone, save it.
Mm.
Havoc, do you think that there's anyone that you should contact?
Yes, I have 2 people I would like to contact.
Havoc.
Yeah.
I'll give you this one for free.
uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
That's a really ominous thing for the DM to say.
It really is.
Sorry, GM.
Storyteller, DM, GM.
Well, technically we ain't in dungeons, but if nobody else cares, then I don't give a shit.
If the post-cyberpocalypse does not qualify as a dungeon, I don't know what does.
That's true.
Good point.
Make good points.
Alright.
Havoc, you catch some of Dog's wisdom.
Yeah.
Good point.
Painkiller, do you have any ideas?
The person I'd be concerned about the most is already in the fridge's clutches.
Mm.
And everyone else I can see right now. But PK is going to send off a message to his club owner buddy.
Damn it, Jack Nicholson. You see into my soul.
Exactly, Reynolds.
I do want to send a message regardless to my private detective, who I was told not to bother them unless I had in a semi-anonymous tip. They are Loyalty 1, Connection 2.
Jesus.
Okay, I can't find my the name of the club owner.
You know what? I can't either. I know what he looks like. I know what he's all about, but I totally
Exactly,
spaced on
like-
his name.
Like he's one of those like Turkish ice cream men, but a bartender.
Right.
It was something like really dumb, and I think it started with a B.
Right. It was some crazy shit.
Like Billy Blazkowicz or something, like with that same tenor.
Right. It was like Billy Bumble. You know what? I like that. We're taking it.
Billy Bumble.
Billy Bumble. Oh no.
Billy Bumble. Yeah, that works. I'm pinning it. I cannot pin. I don't have that privilege.
Billy Bumble. A name for the ages. A tale for all times.
Till as old as time.
Yo, if you think I wasn't in that musical in high school, you'd be wrong. I played a fork and a silly girl. I got to swoon over Gaston. I had a pastel green dress and a giant pink bow in my hair. Blech.
Havoc,
As-
Cool.
your
Yeah,
humility does you no credit.
it doesn't.
It rarely do.
She do.
I'm just waiting for the chat to get Jack Nicholson out of sight. It's not happening.
Hang on.
Wait, no, I have a solution.
Uh-oh.
I was just gonna send Jack Nicholson over and over and over again. Hey, there we go.
Ah,
Now it just looks like a
agreed.
penis full of weird heads.
Head stack, head stack.
Head stack.
Yikes. Oh, stop it.
But now I missed the picture.
Reynold, has everyone sorted their affairs?
Almost.
Okay, I don't want to interrupt anyone else before I make my last contact.
Oh, I'm thinking about actually sending him the information for Zombie.
Sending you
because
the
she's
information for zombie?
Deckard.
That's not a bad idea.
Given what she
And-
does,
I was about to say, you succeed on your intuition roll. Considering what you know about her extracurricular activities, that can actually give him probable cause.
yep.
Oh shit!
And also we get him looking into the case
About to
because
say,
she's connected with it.
that's his foot in the door.
Yep. Okay. I
Boom.
sent him Zombie's information.
I'll see what I can do, kid. It's gonna be hard for me to make it's gonna be hard for me to set up a paddy wagon to go down to Redmond, but I'll see if I can swing some things. This case seems to be hot, nuclear hot.
Yeah. It is super hot, and I will happily send you whatever I can to help.
Sorry, kid. Gonna have to do some cop work from now on. It's hard to put you on paperwork, you know.
Understood? Don't worry. We'll figure something out.
He can only get so many anonymous tips before things start looking suspicious.
You've been really productive this month. What's up?
He's just really popular with the Anon community, you know.
Oh no! Do you have that GIF saved as one of your favorites, you fucker?
I will now. I send him a Nicholson.
Ah!
You know what? I'm pinning it. It's getting a pin. Congratulations,
So good.
Nicholson. You're getting pinned. Goddamn.
If you hover your mouse
pinned.
over the actual looping image and click the star in the corner, you can add it to your favorites on Discord.
Oh my god. So I
Oh.
can just
And then when you click GIF, it'll show up in your favorites.
Oh my
Oh.
goodness. This is so much better than what I had been doing.
How does one do that?
If you hover
Star in
your
corner?
mouse over the looping image, there's a star in the upper right-hand corner. If you click that, you can add it to your favorites. And then when you click in the typing window and hit GIF instead of emoji, there's a section for your favorites. If you click that, then all the stuff you favorited will be at your disposal.
Yeah, it's not
It's your
doing the star
Discord
thing.
tip of the day.
Thank you so much, Cap. Now I'll be able
You're
to Nicholson
welcome.
all of you at a moment's notice.
That's what I'm here for.
Just
Now,
doing my job.
I'm not saying that's what's going on, but once
No.
you start running that through your head, you're like, oh no.
Yeah, this is where I'm at right now. So.
What have you done?
Yes, Jack Nicholson.
And for a fleeting moment, Havoc,
Oh, Star,
Yeah.
it's appeared.
you're upset
Nice.
that you took this job, but then you realize if you hadn't, you would have had no forewarning of its influence.
Well, small blessings.
Yes,
Silver linings if you squint real hard.
a blessing. Certainly not the hands of fate. But now
Certainly
then,
not the work of one sociopath playing as the DM.
excuse me, I'm the only
What?
benevolent CEO.
Sorry, that was my butt, not my mouth, I swear.
Whoops.
So, what are you going to do to pursue this investigation to make sure none of your houses burn down either?
First, can I shoot a quick just message to Winnie that says, got myself in some hot water, lay low, watch your 6, only contact for emergencies, and then send that as one text, and then afterwards it says, wait for me, my love, and I send a kissy emoji. And that's what I do. And I'm only saying it out loud because I don't have my keyboard right now, so typing is not impossible for me, but it's a hassle.
I'm gonna type what I say to send to Billy in the in-character chat.
I should
Oh my
note-
god, I love it when he calls me that.
Like he is terrible at spelling, and
I love it.
His
I know.
Winston
He
is
tries though.
Winston is barely literate. He got his grade 10 like a couple
It's
months
fine.
ago.
I'll be smart for the two of us. He'll be the hot one.
Boom. Now, with the in-character chat, did we do that for MVCs as well, or is that just in between characters?
Either.
Yeah, you can do it for anything, just so long as you make it clear who you're sending it to.
Okay.
I'll also send a brief message to my doctor friend that says the same thing, but I'll leave out the wait for me, my love, kissy face one.
Right.
You just put that in reply all.
I'll just send like love you gums. Since his name is Dr. Gum.
Dr. Gums. Mashugana.
I ain't being racist, but I'm being racist.
Right, but he is an elf.
Oh, there you go.
You can't be racist to your own race.
You can shit on your own race. That's fine. You have to live with it.
That being said, PK, this is a Billy thing. Whenever something weird is going on, he's like, "That's those fuckers in Salashine. I know it. Those assholes up in Sinsarak are brewing up some big bad voodoo."
Do they even practice voodoo there?
No.
He's like
Probably
Sarah
not.
in Dragon Age, where she's like those shifty fucking mage elves, always running around doing magic and whatnot.
Fucking right, man. Not a bad idea, PK. It might be a good idea to just agree with him. Maybe lay a false trail.
Exactly. Just play along.
Just play along.
Smile and nod.
Good times.
PK honestly thrives on the stereotypes that a lot of people have of orcs. And if he can kind of keep that up, they're looking in the right hand instead of the left.
Yep. If you just lean in, be super agreeable, maybe say something in a foreign language.
More like if he plays the big dumb orc that hates elves. And everyone's like, oh yeah, he's just a dumb bruiser.
Little do
'Cause,
they
like-
know.
He is a dumb bruiser, but he just knows a little more than that's on.
What's that line from BioShock? There's nothing more dangerous than a criminal with vision.
That is a good line.
Amen.
I don't know. Has he
Fucking
ever
love
heard about?
Bioshock.
Has he ever heard of a snake that kills you in 7 minutes after it bites you? Because that's pretty dangerous. They in Australia, bitch. They monstrous.
Fucking once again, Australia strikes again.
Yeah, it's just full of monsters.
No, it's fine. All the monsters got burned to the ground. The koalas were a small price to
Not
pay.
all of them. Not all of them, but many.
When they start coming out with fire-resistant spiders, that's when we have to nuke the whole planet.
Right. It's the only way to be sure.
It's the only way to be sure. Thank you.
So you've covered your bases.
We have.
Yeah, just check in on your people because, I mean, I'm probably just freaked out because it's my house, but also I'm like, the fridge was talking a bunch of shit and then my house is on fire. It feels like it'd be too lazy of the universe for that to be a coincidence, you know?
I don't think that there's anything else that we can salvage here, Chatter.
That's all right. I mean, I keep most of my important stuff on my person. I'm not one of great means or wealth. I will miss
Meaning, if you're ready to go, we should probably
that.
leave
Yeah,
before
we'll scoot. Let's scoot.
we start getting asked for statements or some shit.
Yeah. Let's scoot and figure out what we want to do.
Yeah, y'all climb into Bertha. Where to?
Well, that's a good question.
Fucking Vampire the Masquerade Bloodline style. Where to?
We just programmed the GPS to sound like that.
Yeah,
Babe, if you can program a Fern's GPS to sound like that, I will let you do it.
It has returned.
Beautiful.
Mm.
woman.
Welcome.
Trying to figure out where to strike next.
Oh.
yeah.
We
That
doing a
sounds like
bombing run?
Nicodemus wants to meet up with Farsight.
Oh.
I mean, not that I in character know that, but you might want to
uh,
check that chat.
What that was chat.
It's
In
character?
character.
yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's not a response like in the forum. It's not a response to you. It's an adjoining message.
Okay. All right.
So you get the feeling he's backing you up. Like he's not asking you. He's not telling you he wants to meet up. You're like, hey, if everybody needs to come here and talk to me, and he's backing you up, being like, yes, I long to see you all, that I may impart some spiritual gift to make you strong.
If Nicodemus turns out to be the fridge, I'm gonna be so annoyed.
That would be very bizarre. But there are
Back to the Hawk's Nest. Regroup.
there are a few leads that you can follow.
All right.
To the Hawk's Nest?
Sounds like a good option.
You guys head back to the Hawk's Nest.
Sorry, I got distracted briefly by IRL dumb people being dumb.
Happens.
Oh shit, my favorite.
No. Like crystal healing will save me from corona more than wearing a face mask. Kind of dumb. Anyways.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
That's
Well,
cool.
she didn't
Natural
say that, but I
selection.
know she's into crystal healing, and she's being like, "Well, there's no scientific evidence that it works." And I sent her the like, "Have you guys seen the peeing meme?"
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, I sent her that,
Peeing
and she's like, "I've seen it like 300 times, but thanks." I'm like, "If you've seen it 300 times, maybe it's for a fucking reason."
I have
Anyways.
not seen the peeing
Sorry.
meme. What is the peeing meme?
Oh,
It's
may I
sorry,
explain
real
the
quick.
peeing meme?
Yes,
Yes,
sorry,
please.
sorry to segue out of. Let's do this real quick. I need to get it out of myself, and then I can go back to being Chatterbox. But I saw this, and I was like, "Oh, Reynold, please explain."
So,
what the peeing meme is.
the pissing
Piss
meme.
on me.
It's an analogy for the face mask use.
Right.
Okay.
It's a fantastic metaphor. So, like, imagine I am drunk and I am not wearing any pants. And
Okay.
you are not wearing any pants.
Okay.
If I just start pissing, there's a very good chance I could piss all over your legs.
You might piss on my leg.
Yeah, if they piss on you, you will get wet.
Yeah, you're definitely gonna get piss on you. Now, consider if you were wearing pants, I'm still gonna piss on your pants,
But you might not get soaked.
but you're not gonna get, like, totally leg wet with piss.
Your pants might even be salvageable.
Right. But
Sorry, I'm your wingman on this.
No,
right now.
absolutely. We're doing it. We're making
We're
it happen.
co-piloting.
But on the flip side, if I'm wearing a pair of pants and I start pissing,
And you're wearing a pair of pants, nobody's gonna get pee on them except the
It'd be
person
dry
who's
as a
peeing.
bone.
exactly.
Yeah, the only person who's gonna get pee on them is them.
Is me drunk and pissing.
Yeah. Anyways, that's the analogy for face masks is the more barriers between your germ hole and other people's germ holes, the less germs that get past. But there's
I like that metaphor because it also includes like room for the separate types of masks.
right.
Like those
there's
awesome medical masks that are like rain pants, or just
There's-
like your regular ass cloth masks that's like pants.
right. There's a benefit to you wearing a mask, but if everyone wears a mask, then the only people who have pee in their pants are the people who are peeing their own pants.
So I guess the people that wear the masks but leave their noses uncovered are people wearing booty shorts in this analogy.
They're the
No.
weirdos who have like their dick out elephant style. over
Right.
their
Okay.
pants.
Like, I would, if I were to say
Like they're technically streaking.
like, if I were to use that metaphor, if I were to include that to the metaphor, I would say that their fly is undone.
Mm.
Yeah, that makes
Good
sense.
one.
So, if they
I would say
piss,
that
they're
it's
still gonna
even
piss
their
all
dick
over the
is out.
place.
I would say it's more akin to like their dick being out like above their like pants band.
Right.
Like, and so you're like, you're still gonna pee on me, but I just can't see your balls. That's the only difference.
Right, like, you're still technically wearing pants, but the dangerous part is
Yeah,
still
it's-
exposed.
Still there. You done half the job. You got a full smile.
Ah.
Anyways, sorry. I needed to
No,
get
this is
that
perfect.
out
Thank you.
because it distracted me, and now I'm gonna come back into chatterbox mode. Whoo! Everyone's
Remind me
an
to
idiot,
tell you
that's
something
okay.
later.
Ooh.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
In regards to dumb people in COVID and people we know.
Oh yes, please and thanks. I love to talk shit behind people's backs. That's why I'm chatterbox. Any woosits.
Any horror, back at the Hawk's Nest.
Any horror, everybody wear their masks. Back at the Hawk's Nest.
Mask.
You guys do know that the fridge has moved downtown, but obviously downtown is the biggest part of the city.
Right.
You've gone from a needle in a haystack to a needle in an entire barn of haystacks.
Yay. Love it. I mean, Chatterbox's brain is a little scrambled, but I'm willing to go downtown if that's what everybody else wants to do, unless they want to do something else first.
Downtown.
Things will be great when you're
Downtown.
We
Thank
definitely shouldn't go hunting the fridge down this time without a plan, but we should maybe see where it's at.
We could try to cast another net,
Yeah,
narrow
just
it
try
down a little bit.
to get an idea of where it is.
But I don't think that we have ourselves together enough to go in and destroy it yet.
No, because then we're
I
just gonna
agree.
if we don't get it this time, we're just gonna piss it off more, and then it's gonna be somebody else's house. So we should not go in guns ho this time. And I'm saying that to myself most of all. I realize.
Yeah,
Well, Havoc,
I
you do
love
have a
you,
lead.
Chatter. I do.
I'm a hot shot. I'm sorry.
I mean, I do have some magical radar now.
That is very handy.
And an individual who it might be important. And two individuals you can look for. One person who is definitely near the fridge, and one person who is a person of interest.
Yep, I can definitely try to use that ping to focus on either Nighthawk or Leatherteeth.
Leatherteeth will definitely be near the fridge, but I'm more invested in seeing if we can get Nighthawk back, obviously.
Well, don't forget about the person leaving surreal magical graffiti.
Oh, that's right.
Oh.
I didn't tell you guys about that. We kind of just had dinner and then had to go check out your.
You went on a
Apartment.
spirit journey
It-
and
it
brought
was-
back some
it-
delicious takeout.
It was
Yeah,
Dine and
well,
Dash.
I went back to the place to Zombie's apartment. I went back there for a minute
Oh,
because I saw that
that lovely neighborhood.
it was a little bit of a trek out of the way, but I had nothing else to do with the day. The graffiti that was on the wall, some of it had a touch of magic to it, and I wanted a better look. So I got a better look, and I feel like
That's the place.
deep down there's something about the person that left that behind that is connected to all this. Call it a gut feeling.
I mean, you got the magic, so I gotta assume that's probably your magical gut talking.
I trust your magic up.
One should always listen to their magic gut. I mean, I don't know. I don't have magic, but I assume if I did, I should listen to it.
I mean, your gut is where your magic begins.
That's right. Magic starts in the gut and then spreads from without. Everyone knows it. It's a scientific fact.
Absolutely.
You
I'm
call
not-
it a scientific fact if it's magic.
Well, it's a
Is it?
magic.
I mean, you can like prove it and shit. So it's yeah,
It's
right?
a magic-tific fact.
exactly.
Yeah. Can't be wrong if you make up words that suit your situation.
That's exactly right, Chatterbox.
High five, PK. Ow!
Sorry.
God damn. You're so hot and strong and gay, and I'm so mad about it.
PK flexes, does the Terry Crews peck flex.
Yeah. Okay, sorry, we're getting distracted. The magical graffiti.
Yeah, they wrote premonition on the wall, and I'm not sure if that is just a coincidence or maybe they have more information.
I mean, it sounds worth investigating if your magic gut says it's worth investigating.
It's also something for us to do that isn't
Does-
going after the fridge directly.
Yeah, I like the idea of skirting around the fridge for now for very personal, obvious reasons.
I like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we scared it off from another home, and it took someone's home. I think it
Yeah.
has a factoring effect when it comes to annoyance.
I think it's a little bit of a
Petty.
bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah,
same thing.
pretty much.
Its bitchometer is staggeringly high.
It's a bitch fridge.
I'm just curious what we're gonna find when we open it.
I don't remember there being hinges on it to open.
There were not hinges.
I think it's more of like a sealed cocoon.
That has so much potential to be bad. For all we know, it's a dragon egg.
What's the name of your
Hope
spell?
not. Detect. No, it's detect individual.
Hey.
It's like detect person, but different.
It is this game's detect person.
Yeah,
Right.
that's what I figured.
So, yes. I suggest you cast a wide net.
Do we want to get closer to the graffiti first? Will that be helpful magically? If you
No, but the graffiti did contain sort of like magical data that
Yeah,
could
I
be
think-
accessed.
If we go back to that area, so I
Yeah.
can get the scent, so to speak.
That's what I'm saying. Do we want to get you closer so you can,
Yeah,
sniff it out like the
'Cause if I can't
magical
find-
hound we have?
if I can't find the actual person, then maybe I can find another marker they left behind.
Do we want to make a road trip back to the spooky place? Who wants to go? Raise your
I'll
hands.
drive.
Hey. Farsight, you coming?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
So you guys,
Everybody getting Bertha.
on your
Into the
way from
van.
Puyallup to downtown, you realize, oh no, checkpoints.
Oh! And I just
Boo.
told my guy not to reach out to me. I really don't want to hit up Winnie if I don't have to.
Well, I mean, you can just like pass through a checkpoint. Like it's
Yeah.
not guaranteed.
We're not doing anything.
It's not guaranteed to explode you, and like you're not all covered in blood this time, so it shouldn't be that difficult.
We're
Thank
just four buds who want to go get some suds.
And I don't think we have any current bullet holes in the vehicle.
Not currently.
I mean, like you can overlook a couple bullet holes in the vehicle when you have bullet holes in the people.
I mean, who doesn't have a few bullet holes in their car these days?
That's what I'm saying.
That being said, who's driving?
Not I.
I got
Or I can,
He's
but
driving.
Did you say it was you, PK?
That sounds wise.
You get stopped at the checkpoint, and a lone. Let me see if I can find the perfect Lone Star Cop. Oh god, there's an entire PDF. Oh holy shit!
Hit the mother load.
Holy fuck! This is the most Lone Star ass looking motherfucker ever.
Wow.
So many orcs.
he looks like if Soldier 76 just had orc.
Right? Like, he looks like someone took a
Yeah.
look at 76 and went, yeah, he's not hot enough. I gotta fix that.
Yeah, they're like, what if, hear me out, he was green, hang on, and huge, hang on, and he had giant orc teeth.
Well,
I mean,
Derek, orcs are the second most common metatype, only behind humans, and they're overtaking them in birth rate.
I did not know that.
They having all
Interesting.
the orc babies.
Well, orcs have litters.
Ah,
Yeah.
that is terrifying.
that's
Uh,
excellent.
Yeah, like where you know, 2 or 3 kids is like very uncommon for humans. Like 1 kid is uncommon for orcs.
Right.
Oh, okay. So, orcs about to be the big thing.
Orcs are already kind of the big thing. That's one of the things that Vox Humanus is super worried about. Like every race state, they are just fucking flipping their minds about human supremacy and foreign birth rates.
Weird.
It's fucked up, man. But
Yeah.
he looks at you and it's just like license and registration.
Does
PK,
Bertha have a glove box?
Bertha does in fact have a glove box.
I check Bertha's glove box.
We probably should have made sure we had these things before we left. But we did not.
Might have gone better.
There are some RFID chips in the glove box, but like one of them is clearly labeled registration and another one is labeled porn. But you get the distinct impression that's not what's on it. You're just like, that Nighthawk isn't the kind of guy who would label his porn. He's definitely
It's
the
probably
kind
an acronym.
It might be an acronym, but he's definitely the kind of wacky asshole to have labeled something porn in the expectation that someone would just ignore it.
I make a note to check that out later.
But you do find one RFID tag that is labeled Bertha, and you understand that that's the registration. But do you have a driver's license?
I have a gun license. I forgot to get a driver's license.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna reach up and tap Painkiller on the shoulder and pass up my passport. Maybe
Thanks, buddy.
that'll serve.
Okay, that is not going to work.
Not gonna work.
At this point, your best case scenario is Painkiller. If you give him your sin, what rating is your sin?
My sin, I've got 2. And my highest rated sin is fake sin rating 3.
Okay, that might have a driver's license on it.
Cool.
Yeah, you're totally just doing the driver permit thing, where you're helping her out learn how to drive.
Right. So you hand him the Bertha chip. He scans it. You hand him your sin, and he's like, "So, what are you doing downtown, you motley crew?"
Sorry, you cut out for a sec.
Oh, I'm sorry. He says, "What are you doing downtown, you motley crew?"
With some
Showing
buds
these
looking for
guys some
suds.
sights.
All right.
What he said.
Fair enough. Your learner permits here is expired. I'm gonna have to give you a warning. Watch it.
Appreciate
out
the
there.
heads up.
Yeah.
Nice.
And he hands you your shit back, and you head out. Does your fake sin have a name, or shall I give it one?
It does not have one.
Okay. Can I find a fake name generator?
Oh, absolutely.
Carl J. Velez from 1692 Seth Street, Abilene, Texas, 79601. Mother's maiden name, Hacker. With many other...
Tiss.
That drew no flags.
Oh yeah, this thing has got so many red flags on it, but like only if you're actually paying attention. Like most of the time, you can't do a full sin check. It just takes too long, and there's a line. You go through and you look name, address, home, SSN number, and then you're like, all right, this all checks out. And then you usually check the relevant data. In this instance, are you supposed to be driving this? But if you had checked your biometric data, that would have been bad.
That would have fucked us.
We're really glad he gave us that warning and just let us breeze on by. That was really gentlemanly of him.
I mean, you've got to understand, if you don't want these Lone Stars hacking you, trust me, they would love nothing more than to be doing nothing.
Oh yeah, it's why we love them. It's how I met Winnie. Is I was like, "Hey man, I don't fucking want this parking ticket, and you don't want to write it, right?" And he was like, "Yeah, you're right."
It was super effective.
It was super. I was like, "You don't want to do your job, right?
You're
right. So don't do your job, and I'll fucking go on my way."
Yeah, he got put on traffic duty after 8 consecutive cases of extreme brutality.
Oh, so hot and violent and terrible and hot and wonderful. We love him.
He asserts that every one of them deserved it. It just so happened. He calls it the luckiest unlucky week of his life.
Question. Before I make this man my husband, did they seem racially charged or just random acts of violence?
No, it was like, we have a gang, we have a mugging reported, and when he was like, ooh, an excuse to beat the shit out of somebody.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
We have a domestic disturbance, and he's just like, oh, she's got a black eye. You know what that means? I get to do whatever I want to you.
Yeah, all right, that's fine. That's great. We snapped for that.
Or like, oh, we have a domestic disturbance. It's a bar fight, and somebody like broke a bottle and stabbed somebody. You know what that means? I get to do whatever I want to you.
Yeah.
Like it was a series of people who crossed the line, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna cross it back."
That's so hot. That's exactly how we got. That's how we met. And when we get married, that'll be the story.
Yeah, and he was doing the traffic thing, and you're like, "You don't want to write the ticket? I don't want to get the ticket." And he's like,
you don't want to write
really
the ticket.
Good point.
I don't want to get the ticket. Fucking. What if you didn't get the ticket and I bought you a drink instead?
It's super effective.
Super effective.
You got 4 successes and you rolled 8 extra dice.
And while we were there, a bar fight started and we beat the shit out of people together. And that's when we were like, we are friends for life.
There's a connection here.
Yeah, there's something. I don't like it, but there's something there.
I don't like it. I think I love it. Anyway, so you guys go downtown, and then you have to go from downtown to Redmond.
Fine.
Fair enough.
Well, Redmond, we basically know you now. You're basically our second home.
Well, there's also another checkpoint. But then again, they're not really checking people going to Redmond. Yeah, never mind. Like, you guys are going through Redmond, and you just get waved through by Rent-A-Cop.
Woo! Thank you.
She does not give a fuck.
We give her a wave and blow her a kiss on the way out.
Note to self: get us a driver's license.
Yeah.
Have you considered investing in a driver's license?
I mean, now we have.
Mike Goodson probably has one.
Yeah, I'll buy one of those next. Thought the gun license was a little more important.
I mean, in our field of work, yeah.
I can't believe I can't find a Lady Lone Star. Oh, wait, nope. Here we go. Got one. This is the third fucking result.
And because of my Lone Star connections with Winnie, we can usually get through shit just fine, but I just don't want to bother him right now in case, just in case. Ooh, queen.
Move along.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Cool. Let's go back to the spooky place so we can look at some spooky graffiti.
You ever see a woman so beautiful you just start crying?
Oh my god. Yes. At
Every
least
day.
twice a week.
Holy shit. I found...
PK says very, very dryly, all women are queens.
Yes! PK, this is why we're buds. He gets it.
I found the perfect
If
image.
she breathes, she's a thought!
I found a short description that basically sums up every Lone Star ever.
He toys with his gun absentmindedly, like he might shoot something on a whim just to watch it die. Fair enough, my good dude. Fair enough. I mean, it's like a real cop, right?
Hey!
Ooh.
Now what you do is you take the taxidermy dog and you fill it with what's it called? Turnine?
The fuck is turnine?
It's a highly explosive compound. It's used in fertilizer bombs.
That's
High
correct.
high kinetic objects can make it explode. And it is very explosive. Like,
Goes boom real good.
isn't that what the Oklahoma bomber used?
I think so.
Yeah. So like a truck full will level an entire building, and therefore
Oh.
a dog's full would blow up your entire house.
Oh.
Yikes.
But I
Good
mean,
to know.
if a police
Yeah,
officer
I
shoots your
do
taxidermy
too much
dog,
research about too many topics to add bombs to that list, so
Why you ask me? We kind of spread it out between the two of us.
exactly.
and of course,
Yeah, I
there's
was
the good
spending
old.
so much time looking up drug stuff on a website the other day that I got the confidential chat being like, "Everything okay there, pal?" And I was like, "I'm writing a paper."
I'm doing some research. And then of course there's the good old tennis ball filled with match heads.
Yep, I knew about that one. Yep.
That one's just so good. Anyway,
It's
so
good because I could literally make it with the things I have within arm's reach.
right. But you guys get into Redmond and you make it to the spooky building, unless there's something else you want to do in Redmond.
think so.
Good. I don't really know anyone. I'm a Poil-up girl, you know.
Oh
My
yeah.
contacts are there.
The rivalry runs long, deep, and also incredibly shallow.
Yeah, I'm like in Redmond, but I'm like, fucking Redmond. Think they're all
You're not
cool.
really in Redmond.
It's like the Lewiston Auburn thing.
Oh my
in
God.
Maine.
God, fucking shoot me.
Like they both shit on each other all day, but they're both shitholes.
God.
Like, which one do you like better?
Well, I'm from Lewiston, but I think I actually have to say I prefer Auburn.
Some
Auburn's
prefer
got the Auburn
I'm
Mall.
shocked.
Is there a difference?
There is
Yes.
There is.
There is.
actually.
I have never been to either of them, and all I have to do is
Keep
talk
it
to
that way.
Megan and know that there is a big difference.
So I would say that Auburn is generally like bad all around. Yeah. But Lewiston has pockets of like absolute holy shit, you can't walk down this block at the wrong hour, you know?
Like,
But Lewiston is also the one that has Bates College, right?
Yes.
So yeah, because I always felt like Lewiston had these like weird. It was like Lewiston's the inconsistent one.
Right. Yes.
Right. The
Like
pocket.
I'd rather live in Auburn and just have it be just generally kind of shitty than have like a bajillion-dollar college next to a couple of streets that I can't walk down.
Right.
There's a dead mall with a movie theater and a Little Caesars. What more do
Although
you need?
I've met
I don't
Bates
think the
kids.
Auburn Mall has a movie theater.
Although
Little
I've met
Caesars.
Bates kids and they
Pizza.
could use a financial reality check.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, in Auburnite, I cannot think of a situation where I've been like credibly threatened or scared of an Auburnite. But I can think of so many situations in which a Lewistonian has like scared the shit out of me, and
Just
like,
the concept of Lewistonians terrify me, and I'm from the Boston area.
Yikes.
So, yeah.
I don't hang in either area, so yay!
Congratulations, Lewiston. I'm from there.
I live in
Oops.
the boonies of Maine.
Okay, my dad's from a
Nothing is
town called
scary.
Lynn and referred to as the city of sin, so you're good.
Oh,
But
Anyway,
it-
sorry, we
you-
keep getting sidetracked.
no. Hey man,
It's a good time, though. I'm having a good time.
this is
Yep.
we're just chilling out. We're just vibing
Yeah.
here, man. We're just vibing. Anyway, no. You get to spook, you get to Spook Central.
Spooky town. Let's get you to that graffiti, my young mage. I don't actually know how old you are. Are you young? I mean, I'm probably older than all of you.
I think yeah, you're older than I am.
How old are
No,
you?
no offense.
I mean, don't take it personally. You.
Wait, how old are all of you? Are you all in your 20s? I bet you're all in your fucking 20s.
Well, yeah, but that means I'm basically dead.
I'm 35, you motherfucker.
Yeah,
Don't
and you're not an orc.
Oh, that's true. All right.
I mean, like, are we going
All
by
right,
like
keep
meta here, or
citizens in this campaign?
I'm old enough to legally drink.
maybe it's the name of a bar.
Ooh, I hope it's the name of a bar.
oh,
Mama could drink. She lost her house today. She could drink.
Jesus Christ. An orc's average lifespan is 40 years. Holy
Yikes.
fuck.
yeah.
Like, I thought
Okay,
I was
so you were kind of the
Past
same age as me,
prime.
basically.
I thought I was just fucking around when I was saying how shortly they live. Oh no. Oh no.
So PK and I are the oldest ones here.
Okay. We're here.
Woohoo!
Here's the graffiti. We're not gonna ask people about how old they are.
No, sorry. I didn't know it was invasive.
I mean, that's not really, but you're making me feel a little. I don't want to feel like not part of the gang.
Oh, you're definitely part of the gang. Listen, most people I hang out with are younger than me, which as soon as I say that out loud sounds creepy, so I'm gonna stop talking.
See, that's what I mean. You're killing the vibe, Chatter. You
Well,
gotta vibe with this graffiti.
all right, okay, I'll step off. I'll go in the
I'm gonna cast
corner.
Detect individual at force 8.
That's always a good response from the GM.
You broke the GM. No.
Choose a force for the spell up to twice your magic. Add your magic to the pool. Add your spell casting to the pool. Add the bonus for your mentor spirit to the pool. So that's a total of 12 dice I am rolling.
That's true.
One, 2, 3, 4. It's 5 hits. So that's cool. I gotta write that down. Lesser of your hits and the spell's force. That's my actual hits total, so 5. And then for drain. Five plus 4 is 9 dice, and I'm trying to resist 5 drain because it's a force minus 3. 2, 3, I take 2 bashing. Or 2
Physical.
stun. Oh, physical.
Yeah, you went over your magic.
Oh, okay. I will take it.
You are overcasting, but overcasting has rewards. I forgot, my computer has a dedicated, my keyboard has a dedicated calculator button.
So for the price of a bleeding nose and a migraine that will hopefully fade, I send out a magical ping for this premonition signature. An area of effect. God, you told me this, and I've already forgotten it.
2,400 meters!
2,400 meters. Thank you, Mr. Mathman.
Which is approximately 2,400 yards. Or, literally 2.4 kilometers.
That's some range.
You don't get a ping immediately. Oh, wait, you know what? Never mind. That doesn't make any sense. You do get a ping.
Okay.
It is about
Ping.
1,800 meters away. But it's not moving.
Excellent. That's actually really good. I can keep this going as long as we don't get shot at. That way. And I point in the vague direction of the ping.
PK hands you a little Kleenex.
Oh, thanks. Thanks, man. I didn't know how this is my first time using this, you know?
Yep,
Go
fair
big or
enough.
go home.
Yeah,
Well
first time
done.
using, you always get a nosebleed.
Sure.
Anyway, let's go.
Yeah, let's scoot. Let's boogie. Good job, Havoc.
Thanks. Don't say good job yet. We haven't found anything.
Well, I mean, it's a start. Good start.
Thank you, Chatter.
Y'all start heading in that direction. And you realize that the subject, doesn't move at all.
Okay.
You begin to fear that you may be chasing down a corpse.
I do not fear that yet. I am holding on to the bit of optimism that I am just finding another magical graffiti on the wall.
But as you start closing in on the area, you're maybe only 100 meters away. Do you want to get out and continue on foot, or do you want to keep driving?
I think that it would be a good idea to get out here.
All right. A Park Bertha.
What kind of area are we in now? More concrete or plascrete buildings, warehouses, apartments.
Oh no, give me the image. Apparently, you guys have wandered into a little Chinatown.
Oh, nice.
Tasty.
Cool.
Dumplings and noodles tonight.
Noodles, send some nudes.
And as you guys are closing in on the target,
I miss Chinese. I haven't had any since the quarantine started.
same.
Mm,
Apparently, someone has spotted you all.
Wait a second. We've seen this bitch before.
No, you
Is
haven't.
this something?
I
That's
just
a familiar
posted.
picture.
I just posted the image earlier.
Oh, okay.
Is
As
ahead.
you guys are walking up the street, and there are a whole bunch of people walking around, and there's just this woman, dressed in ragged shirt and pants, no shoes, just staring at you all.
oh. Is she staring at us in a sexy, is she feeling us?
Does she look like she's feeling you?
I don't know.
She looks
Probably not.
She's vibing on the wrong plane of existence.
Does she look like she's vibing on a drug experience, or like she's like giving us like looks?
Or I have seen beyond the veil.
Make a beautiful logic and medicine roll.
Aha! I will. I'd be happy to. Ooh, really well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.
Damn.
Yeah.
Your first thoughts are like maybe beetles? No, she's too lucid to be on beetles. If she was on beetles, she wouldn't be able to notice you guys.
Yeah, she wouldn't know we were here.
Exactly. Then you think, well, maybe Zen. But if she were on Zen, she wouldn't be able to muster the sort of intensity she's got going. When you're on Zen, you can't fucking muster anything, man.
Yeah, you're too blissed out. Too zen. Too chill.
You're too chill. So you accurately diagnose her as fucked up, but you can't exactly figure out what on.
Can I roll a judge intent to see if she's like menacingly staring or just like real focus?
Make that beautiful judge intentions roll.
I would love to.
PK gives her the lesbian nod.
Is she the ping on my radar?
She is!
Oh! Sweetest deal. Oh, I also rolled really well. Because guess who has a 10 in judge intentions?
Is it you?
It is. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.
Baby Jesus. You understand a lot about her.
It's that sweet 6 in my charisma that helps.
Are you familiar with the SCP catalog?
No.
Okay. So there are 4 classifications of SCPs. Keter, which means it has the ability to destroy all of reality.
Oh.
Euclid, which means it has the ability to destroy lots of things very slowly. And then there's Safe, which means it doesn't actively kill anything. And then there's Harmless, which means it can't actually hurt anything. It's just weird.
Okay.
You would classify.
I'm hoping she's just the weird one.
No, you would classify her as a firm safe.
Okay, cool.
So you get some impression that like you're not like her unless you are dangerous in some way. But at the same time, she's not an obvious threat.
Gotcha.
She's dangerous. She's not threatening.
Okay, cool. She might be safe to approach if we decide that's what we want to do.
Yes.
Okay, cool. And then I give everybody a nudge, and I'm like, I'm sure you all noticed the lady staring, but also, did you all notice that lady staring?
Yeah, she's the one.
Oh, your ping?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the good news is she doesn't seem real dangerous. Just like low key dangerous.
I can take the lead if you want to meet Shield. Havoc, you and me?
Yeah, Havoc's the one that found her, so it's up to you, Havoc, how you want to play it out.
If I want to take a peek at her astrally, what does that entail?
Let me look up a sensing, because I think
I do have a sensing. I just didn't know if it was different.
My bad. Wrong page. Because a sensing is... It's not a magic roll. A sensing is an intuition roll. So roll intuition and a sensing.
I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I thought a sensing went off raw magic. It does not.
It does not. Which was a problem last time. 3 hits, though.
3 hits. You examine her aura. Her aura is very full. Despite her stillness, it's powerful, palpable. You understand now on an intuitive level why no one's running into her. it is obviously possible for mundane people to experience magical phenomena.
Yes.
They just can't detect it as keenly as you can, and they can't see it as clearly as you can.
Okay.
When they move out of her way, they are experiencing the sheer power of her aura.
Hot.
And
Was-
you zoom in on her head a little bit. You zoom in your magic eyes. And she has two like distinct auras in her head. They're not in conflict, but they are like
distinct.
right. They are distinct and they are doing something. But your first idea was like, oh no, she's having some sort of internal magical struggle. It's not a struggle. Does a whirlpool struggle?
No, it just is.
Right. Does a wheel struggle?
No, because it's made to spin.
Exactly. That being said, you do understand it as aberrant magical aura phenomena.
Okay. No, no meat shield. I don't want to scare her. I think that she could really hurt you.
Fair enough. I'll be back here if you need me.
I will
Yeah, we'll
approach.
be in the wings.
You can come up, Cheddar. You're good with people.
Oh, okay. I'll let you lead though. I'll just be a wingman.
You guys cross the street, and before you can even muster a greeting, she just says, a dog leads the way. That's new.
Whoa. Okay.
Have
I don't say that
smiles.
very loud. I just whisper that to myself.
Dogs are good at following scents. I found your message.
Oh, I see. Pardon me. I assumed that you were leading and not hunting.
No offense taken.
Yes. It is difficult for me to keep track of all of my little premonitions. Which one was yours?
I give the address.
Do you remember what it showed you?
Moose ears. Do I, Reynolds?
No, you chose not to activate it.
Oh yeah, that's right. No, I didn't follow it quite as far down. It was a little risky for me.
I should have known. Suspicious. It doesn't smell right. You turn away.
Can you really blame me?
No. In fact, I could prove to you that I am to blame.
Now that we're standing face to face, maybe you can tell me or show me. I'd be much more inclined to listen.
Yes. Yes. It was a warning, right? You're facing great danger, yes?
Nods.
That does sound like us.
I've left others. So many. Hard to keep straight, you understand.
Of course.
Like motes. Vertices in a web.
Are you trying to keep other magic users away from that place? And others like it?
No. Well, sometimes. Yes.
She's very clear. I love it.
I mean, it's better than nothing, Chatter.
Oh yeah, I'm not really. No, I kind of love it. She's very mystical. Like I don't know what she's saying, but I'm like, uh huh.
You're undoubtedly a person that sees a lot in the city.
See, no, weave, yes. Havoc, make a magical theory roll.
Yes, please. That's a sweet single die logic.
Hey, Chatter,
It's a
you can-
5.
It's a 5. Chatter, you can also make a logic and magic theory roll. If you'd like.
If you think I have a magic theory,
I know you don't, but you do have
I
a logic
don't.
score.
I do have logic. I have 4 in logic.
Exactly.
Wow.
Theories about magic.
Yeah, we could talk. You want to get a drink after this? I say to the crazy girl, I'm like, we could talk magic theory. I mean, my theories will be crazy, but we could talk.
What's that line from Fallout New Vegas? They asked me if I had a degree in theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics.
Yep, that's Chatterbox with magic.
Fuck you, Mr. Fantastic.
I got a 2. I got 2 hits, not a 2. I got 2 hits on logic. No magic.
Chatter, you have watched so many trids.
It's true. That is one of my special interests.
So Chatter, you get this from trids. Havoc, you get this from your magical knowledge. You know that
Sure.
Weaver is a mentor spirit.
Which is what the dog is to Havoc?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The realization sort of dawns on Havoc's face.
Wait, so she's a mentor spirit, or she has the Weaver mentor spirit?
She has one.
Oh, okay. All of a sudden, I was like, "Wait, she is one." Sorry, that was dumb.
Spirits have been known to walk around. And,
I was gonna say, I was like, I don't know, maybe.
And I'm sorry. So Weaver is a mentor spirit, but Weaver is another name for Oracle.
Oh, gotcha. So she has a Weaver mentor spirit, or she's referred to as a Weaver because she's an Oracle, or
Yes.
both.
How about that's a big fat yes?
Yeah, I was like, it sounds like yes.
I'm gonna have to give you a yes on that one.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna have
Just
to
to
give you
clarify.
a firm yine.
Cool.
That being said, Havoc, you know that's not the bottom of it.
Okay.
Having detected her aura, you know that there's more there.
I'm gonna ask her, step in and be like, I know there have been so many webs that you have weaved, as you put it, around the city, but are there any that you remember of like significance at all, really? Like some that you just can't seem to forget, of like big premonitions or big warnings? If nothing jumps out in your mind, that's fine. But if you've got a couple that you're like, oh my god, I remember that one.
Got into the arcology once.
Ooh.
At the heart of Thon's folly.
Ooh. That was one of significance?
Yes.
All right, we will write that down.
Deep below. They'll never find it there.
Well, they might, but we might. They might not, but we might. We're good like that. Yeah, what was it? Something folly?
At the sight of Thon's folly.
Thank you. Writing that down.
And Thon is something that y'all have heard about before, but don't actually know. Oh wait, no, I brought it up and I was like, wait, how many of you guys have Seattle knowledge? And actually none of you did, and I was like, well, I guess you don't know about it.
Nope. All right, she said it was deep under too. Cool. All right, that was my big leading question. I'm sure Havoc probably has more, but that was the one I knew I wanted to ask.
Have you come in contact with that thing in downtown?
You know the one.
It's welcome to try.
Ooh, boss ass bitch over here.
Havoc smiles at that.
There's too much of us for it. It
Get
would
her
sooner
card.
it would sooner seek lesser prey.
Hot. Platonically, but also hot.
What does it want to do?
Control.
At the risk of asking a stupid question.
She just says control.
Control.
It's what it was built to do.
Do you happen to know anything about who or where it was built? With your many webs of knowledge and such?
On another world. Not
Ah?
numbered.
Oh.
Like a tower.
Ah.
Hmm? What type of tower?
Oh, you're not here, Farsight, unless you came up with us.
Yes.
Unless you
I-
came up with us, you know.
I have listening devices, but
Oh, that's true.
I'm too far away to actually ask.
I mean, you
Effectively.
could have
tried-
a microphone from across the street listening in like a fucking creeper, and PK
I have a
is
laser
just like,
sight.
Bug us?
Yeah, just hack my comm and beep out of it like, what kind of tower? I'm
I
just
have
like,
one
what
of
the
those-
fuck?
I have one of those laser tag laser bugs where you point it at what you want to hear, and the sound travels down the laser.
oh, do you mean a directional microphone?
It pretty much is, but it uses the laser instead of a microphone.
Oh,
Fun. A
I
laser
mean-
phone.
technically speaking, that would be possible. Like if a compact disc contains data
Yep.
on light, then technically speaking, you could transmit audio data along light as well.
Yep, they use it a lot in movies, and they had it in the book, so I picked it up.
Excuse me, I'm gonna go vomit into a bucket. Anyway, so like
It seems like a very rational
I
reaction.
just blew my own mind there. Just like, wait a minute, I don't know how you do it, but it sounds possible. Anyway,
Now that you're saying it, I'm thinking it.
The only
but yeah.
downside is it leaves the red dot.
So yeah, Farsight, you have got a red dot across the thing, and she says it's not a numbered world. It's like a tower, and then she says the T word, and you get fucking triggered as shit.
Yep.
She says the T word, and your fucking jimmies get rustled.
Neither of them have their comm links on, do they?
On
Chatterbox always has her comm link on.
Ask
First
her
of
what
all.
type of tower, Chatterbox.
Okay.
This
What
could
type
be
of
very
tower?
important.
Like
Not-
a brick and mortar tower, or
not obsidian, but black.
okay. Oh,
Uh-huh.
not obsidian, but black.
Uh-huh.
In a sea of red.
Wet red like blood.
It was.
Okay.
There was blood.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
And
good to know.
clouds like shifting dreams.
Ask her.
Has anyone ever told you that you could write poetry?
Oh,
I say
please.
to her, I like look her in the eyes, and I'm like, has anyone told you that you're just a beautiful poet?
She does give a little smile and a humble nod.
God, and she's so humble about it too.
This thing, it's taken someone very dear to us. And we mean to get him back. Stop it if we can. I'm gonna try to do my best to track down some of your other messages.
Yes, good.
Since you seem to know it well enough to know that it is not a threat to you, what else do you know of it? Because I'm sure you know vastly more than us. Even the little bits that you might know will be a sea more than we know right now.
It's It's beyond.
That's always promising and not worrisome.
Yes.
Right? I mean, that checks out. It definitely is beyond anything I've ever seen. But also, like, so are you, but I'm feeling you way more than the fridge, you know.
As I said, well, the fridge is definitely Euclid class, possibly Keter. This woman, definitely a firm safe.
Mm.
Well, thank you. It was good
Real
meeting
quick,
you.
and then you can say no, but if you're comfortable, could we get in contact with you? Maybe swap some information? Hit you up, maybe I'll buy you a drink sometime or a coffee for all your help.
Like she holds out her hands as if to say, I don't know how I don't know how to do that.
Oh,
Like
you probably don't need a comm link, right? You probably
Tech and magic really don't mix.
right. Now that I'm saying it out loud, I'm like, yeah, 2 + 2 doesn't equal 4 in this case.
And like Havoc, you can tell that her magic is strong. Quite literally too strong for her.
Well, I'll offer her my hand so that she can take it and maybe be able to find me with magical means.
From out of her filthy dress, she conjures a needle and inscribes a mark on the back of your hand.
Ooh.
It's very painful.
Should I roll body or something?
Not like that painful, but just like
Okay.
Right,
like,
she just starts doing it, and you're like, oh, hey.
Hey, oh, hey.
Like, well, I guess this is my life now.
Wow, I did not think this conversation was going to end with you getting inked.
First time for everything?
And it takes her shockingly little time to draw this on the back of your hand.
She probably does it all the time.
Like you're like you think, oh man, if you can do a magic to help contact me, and she's like, well, okay, if that's what you want.
Here's the magic.
And like this needle is astonishingly sharp.
Yeah, she's doing some blood pack shit.
You know what? Actually, like it doesn't hurt when she's doing it. Like it's too sharp.
Like scalpel sharp.
Right.
It's just pressure.
And just scribes around and then does all the crosses through it. And then it starts bleeding like a son of a bitch.
Do you need a bandage?
No, this is part of it.
Okay, gotcha. I'll stay back here then and let you guys have your magic moment.
I look her in the eyes and just say, thanks.
You're welcome.
Hey, Chatter. I think we're good.
Yes.
She says, good
it was
luck.
a pleasure.
She says good luck and starts laughing like it's the funniest joke she's ever heard.
Oh. You scare me, but I kind of like it. I hope you have a wonderful day.
We'll cross the street to rejoin PK and Farsight.
So how'd it go?
I
don't know, you tell
my
me.
right hand, which is bleeding with a fresh tattoo.
Haven't got some ink.
Looks good.
Nice.
I'm just gonna clean this up a little bit.
Yeah, take your time.
No, I'm just gonna cast heal on myself.
Do tattoos bleed normally?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Usually not a lot. Usually not this much.
Well, this isn't a tattoo. This is just scarification.
Yeah.
Scarification.
Just scraped into your
well,
skin.
then, yes, it does bleed.
Yup.
Yeah, she just kind of like scalpel the net onto his hand.
It's a web. She's the weaver.
Well, I
Oh.
said net, and then my brain went web, but
It's like a stick and poke without the ink.
But
exactly, just a stick and scratch.
but
Oh,
Havoc,
spiders.
I was about to say, Web is not the sign of Weaver. Web is not the sign of Oracle. Web is the
Oh.
sign of Spider.
Hmm.
It becomes
She's so mysterioso.
It becomes clear to you in some way why it is she may be so full.
That makes a lot more sense.
So many flies.
So
No,
many flies.
she has 2 mentor spirits
Oh, double
riding shotgun.
Double
And-
dipping.
and you understand on an intuitive level how dangerous that is. Like, like, so let's assume that your brain is a house.
Yeah.
Dog is your living room. Your whole fucking living room. You made a living room for Dog. And then you have your bedroom and your kitchen and your bathroom. But Dog, he takes up an entire fucking room. And all of the other rooms in your brain house are like the size of your living room. So if you did have 2 mentor spirits, they'd fill up the whole fucking thing. There's no room for Havoc left.
You see, the thing about mentor spirits is that they don't like to share.
Mm.
But you do understand how Spider and Oracle could get along. They don't like to share, but there are certain mentor spirits that have a certain affinity with each other.
They're not
Now it's-
friends, but they make good roommates.
That's a bit of a stretch.
Well,
I mean,
not
they're not
good.
actively fighting each other.
Right. They make decent roommates.
Like Rat and Raven, they're both carry-on, and they both, like, there are a lot of issues that they see eye to eye upon.
Mm.
Or
They're like-minded.
Right. Or like, oh man, I'm trying to find oh jeez. Like Firebringer and Dragon Slayer, they also get along very, very well.
I mean, just via name, they sound like they would.
Right. Like, it was Firebringer that brought the implement to Dragon Slayer.
Right.
And it was Dragon Slayer who went forward and protected Firebringer.
Right. There's some symbiotic tissue there.
Exactly.
Got it.
But that being said, then there's like cat and dog, and like they don't get along. Cats and
No.
dogs living together, mass hysteria. But at the same time, even cat and dog shamans generally tend not to get along. Like, they can smell the stink on each other. Jesus Christ. Cat magicians toy with their prey. Unless you succeed a charisma and willpower test, you cannot make an attack that would incapacitate your target.
Damn.
If you take any physical damage, all this playing around is over.
Kitty Cat hasn't had enough.
Kitty Cat hasn't had enough. And then you hurt Kitty Cat, and Kitty Cat's like, nope, here come the teeth.
Nom nom.
Nom nom. Your food now.
Chubby, chubby.
Chub chub.
Rub my belly. Don't rub my belly.
Soft and squishy, soft and squishy, sharp and pointy, soft and sharp and pointy.
Yep. That's how cats be like.
First porcupines.
But yes, you have successfully survived your encounter with Arachne.
Ooh. Thank
Nice.
you, Arachne. Well, we got some good information. We actually got a lot of good information. I mean, very cryptic, but, you know, it seems like it's coming from a powerful source.
We have so many leads now.
Yeah.
I want to go back to that house,
Okay, we can go back to the house.
and I want to try to actually see what's there.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
know,
we'll all be there to back you up this time.
we'll try it out. I have no idea what it's gonna do. I'm really glad you guys will be there.
Yeah, I'm frankly glad you didn't try to risk it on your own, not knowing who had placed it there.
A lot of things, but I like to think I'm not stupid.
Oh, for sure not.
No, you're the smart one. Sorry for
I
our sake.
wouldn't go that far.
I give Chatterbox a meaningful look.
What's that for?
I'm just saying, he's a smart one of us.
What's that for?
I'm just saying, he's a smart one of us.
I can be smart. I'm just a different kind of smart. I'm a street smart kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go back to Spook Central, and you approach the premonition mark. Do you activate the mark?
I activate the heck out of it.
You activate the fuck out of it. Make a raw magic roll.
I would like to spend an edge on this.
Ooh! Enjoy your rule of sixes and your additional dice.
Excellent.
Kick its ass.
Kick its ass, magic
Yeah.
mark.
Kick its
Go
ass,
wake up.
have it.
Get him a body bag!
Kick his ass, choo choo.
I mean,
Straight
rule
off the
rule of sixes would be great if I got more than 1 6.
Eh.
Oh. Sometimes you burn edge like that.
Okay. At least I didn't glitch. That'll be four hits.
4 hits. You are assaulted by a series of kaleidoscopic images.
Ooh.
Sounds right.
That depict you it depicts like zombie suffering her attack. Like she's lying in bed and then like all of a sudden like she has some sort of seizure before she spends a few minutes just like robotically sitting up out of bed, and then the spirit leaves her, and what's left is a whimpering, chittering woman trying desperately to get out of the house, but like you can see that she's moving in like slow motion. Like she's got tears streaming down her face. It's like a nightmare where you're trying to outrun the monster, but your legs are made out of jello. And then your vision cuts to an image of Nighthawk watching Fox doing some sort of work on the fridge. And Leatherteeth comes up to it and gives it a kiss and says, "So you like to watch, huh?"
Ooh.
Yeah.
Before you pop to you guys walking through the hall and you examining the mark.
Ooh.
It's surreal. Seeing this strange third-person image of yourselves. And then, you guys are... It's so strange. You guys are searching through Zombie's apartment, and you're saying all of the things that you said and doing all the things that you did. If I were better at this, I would have captured the clip and replayed the dialogue. And this time the smoke grenade comes in and you don't cast force bubble all over it.
Oh,
And you hear the sound of bloodshed in combat. But you can't see into the smoke. and then you pop back into existence, and the mark is gone.
You okay?
Yeah, that was. Give me a second. That was a lot.
Sure.
It was a lot to process.
Take your time.
It showed me what was going on here, and then I saw Nighthawk and leather teeth, and I described that gross scene.
Well,
Blah.
no,
Oh,
that,
havoc.
like the scene you see is like it's them in the warehouse section.
Yes,
Right.
I make sure to say like it wasn't in here. It was over
Right.
where we just missed them, but that's what happened. It was really gross.
Oh, I'm so sorry you had to see that.
Me too.
If you knew,
That's
if you knew anything about tech, you might be able to describe what Fox was doing to the fridge.
he had some tools out. Were there any wires?
No, he didn't have any tools out. His arm
Oh.
opens up into a toolkit.
Oh, I
Um,
kind of forgot that all of him was a robot.
let me see if I can find.
PK looks mock offended and says, "Cyborg, please."
That's for people that we like, honey.
Whoa! Agreed,
Oh.
but whoa!
Wow! Havoc, you're a piece of shit. I like you.
To be fair, PK, he's much more metal than you are, so, You're mostly flesh, a little bit of metal. He's like mostly metal, a little bit of
PK,
flesh.
I would call you a cyborg. I would not call Fox a cyborg.
Yeah, wasn't he jacking into the fridge like a pervert?
He was jacking into everything.
Yeah.
Let's not get into that.
It's
Okay?
Good. Well, we don't have to talk about him jacking in, sorry.
It's time to start jacking off and start jacking on.
Oh, that's gonna.
But yes, this clip should have like what I'm going for when it comes to like how his limbs work.
Mm.
Oh,
Just they open up and there's stuff inside.
okay.
Nice wild arms.
I never beat this game.
Yeah, wild arm games were hard to beat. It's like great to start, hard to finish.
Oh yeah, it's also just so fucking long. And like
Yeah.
I kept running into shit and I'm like, is this bonus content? Is this real? What the fuck is happening?
Yeah. I think I have
Thankfully,
wild arm free still.
thankfully, like I understood the plot before I got to the big twist.
Yep.
Because so there's a rich guy who's like, I need your help to fight this ancient terrorist, and you're like, okay, and he uses the ancient terrorist. He uses your organization to unite the world to fight the ancient terrorist.
Nice.
And then when you kill the terrorist, he's like, well, I guess my job's done. And
Oh.
you just fucking kill him. But it's also like it's very bizarre because the last mission the ancient terrorist did was to thwart a weapon of mass destruction. So you're like, why is this guy the bad guy?
Yeah.
And then it becomes clear the guy who set up your organization is also funding the terrorist. And he knows about a greater evil that's coming, and he wins no matter what. If the terrorist takes over the world, he's like, all right, I'm in charge. You have to do what I say. I'm in charge of everything. And this guy will kill you if you don't.
Mm.
But if you win, then he's like, oh man, the world came together to defeat this ancient terrorist. Oh, I'm so glad we're all working together. Oh, what was that?
Mm.
And like, it just goes to show that he will do whatever it takes to save the world.
Mm.
Like, Gendo Ikari levels of I will do whatever it takes to do what I need to do.
So he's willing to pull on Asmodeus?
Like
Amadeus. Watch
Cap, did you make that?
Yes.
Mm.
I love it.
Thank you.
Holy shit! But
That's
that
really good.
thing, it scares
Me.
But
That was beautiful, Havoc. Well done.
The
Well
last thing I
produced.
saw in that mark was us coming into the building, but it was different. We didn't end the combat like as soon as it began. We got absolutely
For lack of a better word, smoked.
yeah.
Sorry,
Fucking
it's wrong time to be
blazing.
punny, but
Can't shake the feeling that that was what was supposed to happen. These visions have a perspective to them. They're not entirely factual, if that
sorry,
makes sense.
I'm not laughing at you, Havoc. I'm laughing
I think
at
that
our
there's
silly DM.
they're more open-ended than just a piece of magical surveillance footage.
So they're like what could be's or should be's, but not necessarily ours.
Yes.
Gotcha. Well, I mean, that's still useful. We can try to hunt down the one that she mentioned in the arcology and see what it held. She said it was of significance enough for her to remember it.
And if we come across any others by her, I'll be able to recognize it. And
Yeah, she's marked you, so you'll probably be able to find him.
I should probably put that on my character sheet as a contact.
The mark doesn't actually contact her.
Is it like a she'll call you thing?
No, it does something else. Oh, I should have described what it did. As you came closer to the premonition sign, your mark began to ache.
Oh,
it's like a Harry
little
Potter
proximity
scar.
sensor. This
Right.
is that's very handy. Get
That
it
is-
because it's on my hand.
Ah, good job.
I'm hilarious.
We are proud. We are proud of the puns that we have made here today.
But yeah, I think that the more of these that we find, the more we can figure out about the fridge.
Yeah, I mean, it seems helpful to have premonition capabilities while fighting a mind reading, controlling refrigerator slash
She knows
tentacle
a
god.
lot, but I think that she's very show not tell by the nature of her powers.
Can you accurately describe the weave of a quilt?
I mean, it's easier to see when you have it spread out on the bed.
Exactly.
Yeah, we got to go find ourselves some other quilt pieces then. Should we start with the arcology?
That's the question. She said it was underneath the arcology.
Yeah, I'm wondering about that too. Sewers, maybe?
Maybe. We should probably try to talk to anyone who has been there before. Obviously, there's people that use them.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I probably don't know anyone specifically, but, you know.
Who uses what?
Who goes to the arcology? Who would know?
Oh, gracious, no.
Yeah.
Well, then actually, you do know someone who spends a lot of their time in the arcology.
Oh, didn't I get a contact the last time we were there?
No, your Johnson spends a lot of time there.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, you
They
mentioned
do.
that.
Oh, that's right. He did mention that.
He also mentioned he could put here at the arcology.
Oh,
He
yeah, he
turned
did say he
into
could
a-
put feelers out pretty
That's
comfortably.
true.
Downtown, he was not so comfortable, but sounded like he was comfortable finagling around in the arcology.
We also need to find out more about what was it she said? The Fawn's Folly?
Yeah, well, that's at the arcology. She said it was by Fawn's Folly, and that it was underground or underneath, deep underneath, or something like that.
I think that's definitely a question for our Johnson.
Let's give our Johnson a ring. tug on our Johnson a bit. Mr. DM,
Oh,
I would like to
gracious.
touch my Johnson.
You're all fired.
Honestly, that's fair.
How goes
There he
the
is.
hunt?
My man. My guy. Listen, we're looking for a little. We're still working on the fridge case, of course, because we're professionals and that's what we do. We're following some threads that are around the fridge, and we're looking to learn a little more about the arcology. And we figured you might be the guy to ask.
I am the person to ask. Yes.
What do you know about Thon's Folly?
Well, I can tell you that's not like there's no place here by that name. I would assume that they would be referring to the old Renraku building.
Oh, okay, that's good to know.
The Thon affair shook Seattle 40 years ago. I could tell you more if you have time for a history lesson.
I'd take a quick history lesson from you.
So, are you familiar with spirits?
Vaguely.
Well, spirits come in a variety. There are mentor spirits, which are sort of everywhere that touch into the physical a bit.
Yeah, I've encountered a couple of those. Well, not
Right.
personally, but I know people who have.
Right. Then there are summoned spirits. They are bound to the mages who bring them forth from the astral.
Gotcha.
Then there are existing spirits, like an air spirit might be present in a great storm. It's just an aspect of the storm, so it can't move too far away from it. Or a tsunami might have a water spirit.
I see.
It's the tsunami that creates the spirit, not the spirit
Right.
that creates the tsunami.
It's elemental in nature.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
It can't move far from its source, like a dryad in its tree.
Gotcha.
And then there are the free spirits.
Oh.
Free spirits are exceptionally bizarre and extremely dangerous.
Do go on.
Thon was one of these such free spirits who sold his services to Renraku 30 years ago. In exchange, Thon was playing a very dangerous game. Most free spirits are autonomous and draw their energy ambiently. Thon, having broken some rules I will admit I don't completely understand, needed a potent source of magic to keep itself alive. If Renraku could provide Thon with the artifact he was looking for from an ancient Sincerarch tomb, he would be willing to work for them indefinitely.
Oh. Trading his freedom for, actual existence.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
And things didn't go very well.
That's the folly.
Yeah. No, a few runner teams got together at the tomb and destroyed the Renraku strike team that was there to retrieve the artifact and banished Thon. Now, Renraku had spent so many resources on this whole affair because having a free spirit in your employ, I can't even begin to describe the multifarious advantages.
Right, it's a pricey ordeal.
Exactly. And they risked everything on it. And they lost.
Oh, I see.
And that's when the arcology was split into 3.
Gotcha. So, Thon's Folly is not a location specifically, but it is tied to Renraku's facilities.
Right.
So
They had a major office building here. It's still there. I don't believe anyone's had the heart to purchase it.
Well, excellent. We might take a peek round there. Would you possibly be able to put any feelers out in that area for us? I know you might have a little more sway with the arcology.
Unfortunately, no. Renraku and my employers have a very, very poor relation. We look down upon wage slavery, free spirit enslavement, and a lot of other business they get into.
Oh well, I mean, I can't sneeze at that.
I could clear you all with an entry pass. How would you all like to be unpaid interns?
That's my
We
favorite.
Yeah,
Love it.
that'll work.
Welcome
job.
to the team.
Hey!
All of
I
your
like-
all of the sins that you used to sign up for this job have acquired a Maison de la Rouge unpaid internship chit.
Hey!
Nice.
Oh, Johnson, you're an absolute doll. Have I told you that? I know I have, but I'm telling you it again.
Okay, wait. Do we get free soy calf?
Yes.
I'm in.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I just came a little. It's fine.
Free refills. Brr, 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 brr,
Oh.
brr.
Chatterbox is just gonna like bring her flask with half the whiskey in it and fill the rest with coffee. Soy calf, you know.
Same difference.
Yeah.
But have you had any of the real Arabica shit?
That's what I'm talking
Holy
about.
fuck.
Someday we'll be able to afford that shit when we take that fucking fridge down.
Man,
I mean,
it's crazy
just go to the
thinking
French
that the Renaissance was caused by coffee.
Right?
Was it?
Right?
Yeah. Wasn't it Belgium that got attacked by the Ottomans?
Something like that.
Oh, fuck. Or maybe it was Hungary, Belgium, one of the two. The Ottomans attacked them, and
I think it was Hungary.
yeah, they put up a damn good fight, but they ended up getting their ass kicked by just superior siegecraft. Like the fortress that was built specifically to counter Ottoman like siege tactics and shit. They had Suleiman. They had Suleiman's number. Like they ended up kicking his ass so hard that they had to abandon camp and run away, and that's when the Europeans discovered coffee. And
Huh.
like they suspected that it was like a filthy infidel drink, and so they shouldn't consume it. But they didn't know what it was, so they brought it to the Pope, and they were like, "Hey Pope, is this shit a heathen drink?" And he drank it, and he's like, "This shit's great."
He's like, it's fire! I feel filled with the spirit! Woo!
Exactly. And so they all just started getting fucking everyone in Rome, you know, everyone around the Italian peninsula that had access to traders who could purchase coffee started getting turned as fuck on caffeine
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
and sleeping for 4 hours a day.
So
Getting
much
shit
coffee.
done.
Ah,
All right. Yeah.
Praise the mystery of coffee.
well,
so, yes, you all have
Johnson-
acquired unpaid internship kit.
Thank you for the chits. Thank you for what is essentially a free pass to free soy calf. We will probably
This
be
is
in
the best job
contact
I've ever done.
after we follow some of these threads of which we have found. And we'll update you.
Good luck.
And to you, sir, a good day. And then I hang up. Hey, I got us some fake internship badges. We should go investigate the old Renraku office building in the arcology, it sounds like. Thon's Folly is not a place like I thought it was, but so much a thing, but it did take place at the Renraku office, so. Or
Very
with
cool.
Renraku in general, so that'd be the place to go. And deep underneath, so I'm thinking sewers, but that could be anything.
I guess we'll go there and we'll just
Yeah, we'll poke
try
around.
to head down.
Poke
He sat
around,
down.
get soy
down.
calf.
Who
We're
was on the
going-
wrong place?
We're going down under, baby.
Too late now.
Now everyone's got that funny accent.
So you guys
Cool.
gonna head out to the arcology today?
What time is it?
I might need to bounce splitty soon.
Oh no,
Yes.
Game
IRL.
day.
Yeah.
about
I
to
mean,
say,
if everyone's cool with that.
it's midday, and I was about to say you'll go to the arcology next time.
Yeah, if everyone's cool with that, that feels like a plan.
No, this
Yeah,
is
it
a
would be a
perfect
bit
place
Sounds
to
good.
stop.
Yeah.
I like the sound of it.
Woo!
Yeah, let's do it.